Brink.
I was thinking about, like, family time. We're getting ready. It's Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, time for family.
Right.
Everybody gathers around and shares stories over the past year and the bonds that will hold forever.
You play a lot of board games with the family?
Yeah, I don't.
It was adorable. My daughter Penelope, 6 years old. We're gonna play some Candyland. She pretty princess. We're gonna try some new games. I figure I might try a little bit of the Balderdash, but we all know in the end I will emerge victorious, which is why I am using Squarespace to host my new website, brianbeatshisdaughter.squarespace.com, where you can get adorable photos of me playing board games with my daughter Penelope and the two of us having a grand old time in classic Thanksgiving fashion, and it's all because of Squarespace.
Yeah! You know that means it has got to be go time for Night Attack, bringing you the best of the worst of the internet ever since 1811, maybe 12. We're not entirely sure. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood in Austin, Texas, right here live in studio with Bonnie, the invisible wife Brushwood, and Jaime, Tensor Guy Ruiz.
Hey, everybody.
Of course, joining us from the West Coast is Justin Robert Young. What is going on, Professor J.R.Y.?
Ryan, this episode, a lot of people think we're one-trick ponies. Right?
We are. Let's be fair.
No, we're not. Number one, not ponies. We're humans.
Well, okay. Well, I'll grant you that for sake of discussion. Go ahead.
Only sometimes am I able to be led from place to place with a salt lick. I don't even do this at the time. And I'll tell you what, if you lead me to water, I'm going to drink to some bitch.
Oh, that's why you're better. That you think you're better than a horse.
All right, number two. People think that we just have one dimension, right? That all we do is make a lot of jokes. Well, I'm going to be here to tell everybody tonight we're going to demonstrate that we are men of learning. We're men of letters. We're going to do a very literary-heavy episode tonight.
I feel like you're over-promising. I feel like there's no way you and I are going to deliver on these goods.
Brian, I here do foretell that there will be 3 bits that involve reading.
Wait a sec. Quite right. Hold on. Touche, sir.
This eve has concluded. Thrice will there be bits introduced for which the tomes of literature are required.
Well, I'll explain this. What are you getting at?
So we got a bunch of stuff. I mean, all right. Number one, let's just go ahead and give a big, fat, gigantic standing belly clap before we even get this thing started. Because coming up later in this show is a made completely from scratch by Chatrealm Choose Your Own Adventure with original illustration.
Oh, dude, I got to get that loaded up right now. But first, I got to figure out why we're totally not connected.
Also, by the way, I'm disconnected too.
Wait, okay, good. So that means you and I are live, and just the chat realm took a dump on itself and rubbed it all over its chest and was like, "Ew, I'm chat realm. I love rubbing poop on my chest."
Ooh, I wonder if the anus is ripped.
Oh man, for those of you guys who missed the pre-show, let me just say, you missed something special.
There's a reason why it pays to be a member. Membership has its perks to the Patreon club.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody gets the after show and pre-show, but you get it early if you're a patron, and you can always do that in a segment we're going to call an early ask for money. You can go to patreon.com/Night Attack.
All right, man. What do we want to get started with first? This has been a hell of a week, right? Like, you've traveled all the way around. Last time we saw you, you were in, again, it's always Ohio. I just always assume you're in Ohio.
So very rarely in Ohio, too, which is odd that that's where you think I am. I'm very rarely in Ohio. I was in South L.A. is where I was.
All right. Well, Jay tried to make it down, didn't make it down in time, and it was a good show. Good show last week.
Yeah, and then we came back and we're just having a good time. We're doing the best that we can, but I don't know if anything really crazy happened. To be honest, like all of my effort has gone into working on things either for this show or for our projects or for other things, like things that just need to get done before Christmas, basically. So it's like, we're working hard editing down the Night Attack 3 Too Old to Talk album.
Yep.
I had to finish writing and recording for the new version of Go Home Santa You're Drunk, which will launch on Black Friday with 3 new stories, including 3 new stories for the audiobook. And then, other than that, it's just I don't know, a lot of stuff. And then I got this wedding to plan.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you some of the details. Like at this point, you're over the euphoria of having asked Ashley to marry you, so on. And now you're into the nitty gritty of planning all this stuff. Now, granted, you're doing some very fun stuff in that the wedding's gonna occur at Dragon Con and so on. But I would imagine that there's a lot of details that are less fun to deal with.
It's great.
Is that how you would describe it? Is great?
It's great. Oh, it's great. Nothing bad about it, Brian. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's gonna be a fun wedding. Everyone's gonna have such a great time. Everyone's gonna come down and everything. Oh, it's great. Just easy. It's easy. You just had to, set a little. It's like lighting a little bottle rocket. You just put it in the lawn, light the thing.
2 people love each other. Bada bing, bada bing.
It's so easy. So easy. So fun.
All right. So, what else do you want to talk about?
No, I mean, in actuality, it definitely, you nailed it on the head. It's just all the adrenaline is worn off, and all the Facebook likes have kind of ebbed, and now it's just a big, gigantic show that we have to put on.
It's like your biggest gig ever that everybody's gonna remember and talk about for years and years.
And that's the thing, is that it's not the same as everybody else who's gone through a wedding. I think I'm now realizing why people do the same wedding all the time, because there are guides and you can hire people and you can rely on your friends who have done it before. When you're doing something completely different than any of your friends have ever done, you kind of have to just do everything from scratch.
I swear to God. Okay, I want everything about this wedding to be completely out there and insane, and I want one moment where Jaime gets up and starts to read "Love is patient, love is kind." he reads that same shit that every fucking wedding ever does.
Yeah. We're going to do that, but it's going to be a freestyle rap by Tension.
all of a sudden, Turquoise Jeep comes out.
Yeah. Yo.
Love is patient, baby.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God, that would be really awesome. Love is patient, you. Hey, it just comes down to the moment when you guys say, "I do." That's it.
Wait,
you don't have to worry about it at all.
Are you getting seriously misty-eyed over this nonsense?
Oh, whatever. It's all fun.
They already said. They said better than "I do." They say "I will," and that's the moment they pinky promised on a bridge in Seattle or whatever.
I don't know. There's the "I do."
I do need to plan this motherfucking wedding.
I'm just saying you don't have to stress about it. Just have fun with it.
No, I mean, it's going to be fun. It's just a lot of work, and we got some time to do it, but it's, I'll tell you, you can listen to all of this angst play out on the Jury More podcast. It's going to launch on RSS in the next few weeks. We've recorded 2 episodes. It's me and Ashley. We're going to, as is everything, as is our relationship. It is kind of playing out in public, and this extraordinarily fun chapter of our lives is going to be its own relationship podcast, because that way no one can complain when we use the podcast bot on the podcast track, right?
Right. Yes. No, that's the whole point, right? Is that we're totally a podcast. By the way, how have the relatives taken the fact that they need to figure out how to get a hotel room at Dragon Con?
They don't realize it.
Everyone's like, yeah, no, that's great. I'll make sure to get a room.
To be fair, I think for them, it's not going to be unlike any other wedding where it's, if you probably, those rooms at the hotel kind of go pretty fast. So you wind up staying, if you're trying to save money, a little bit outside of town. And that'll just be the same thing at Dragon Con. When you have no interest in, waking up and being close to the action and partying until you want to fall down and being close to the action like we are, we pay a premium to stay in the hotels that have everything going on. They don't care about that. They just want to come in for one day, so they'll be able to stay somewhere outside of Atlanta.
Okay, so real quick, I would imagine both sides of the equation will have different reactions to seeing the way you guys have sketched out this wedding. For those of you guys who don't know, of course, you guys are going to get wedding. It'll be a mixed religion between Game of Thrones and Battlestar Galactica.
We're representing both.
It makes sense. Both the swords and the lasers. Seems like you should get like a couple of people who have a reputation with both of those cultures to, maybe officiate. I don't know.
Oh my
Well, I don't know if I want to say who our officiant is, but he has already been selected. It's not Tom. Tom
okay.
will be for the wedding, but there is an officiant who has agreed to do it. And I don't know if I want to tip that just yet.
Right on.
I think I know.
Dude, Jaime's freaking out.
I know. I'm freaking out.
Jaime thinks he's figured it out. All right. So how is your family going to react when they see all of this stuff? Are they going to be cool with it, or they'll be all like, "Oh"?
Everybody knows that I do weird stuff, and like we have a fairly live and let live kind of family. So I think it'll be fine. If anything else, it'll probably be Ashley's family that reacts a little weirder to it because they're just they're not quite, I think, as acclimated to the element of her life that is the Dragon Con stuff,
All right, hold on. We got a caller all the way from Australia on the line. Ev, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, guys, you need to fix the chat. She's gone to shit.
All right. Thank you, Ev. That's...
All right, so just so people who are listening to this after the fact know, like, the chat went down. Nav Lloyd, again, a sterling member of the chat realm.
Well, it's somebody who should know better, right? Somebody who should understand.
Like, let's stop the show. Stop doing what we're doing so we can fix something for which we have no control over.
And plus, also, like, let's bug the two people who are least qualified to fix this crap at all. It's like the hosts of the freaking show.
By the way, almost on cue. So you're welcome. You want to know what, Brian? You called me earlier today.
I did.
And you said that Bonnie brought to you a very interesting quiz.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. No. Bonnie, I need you to send that stuff on over.
I don't have anything. What are you talking about?
Bonnie, this morning you went over and you walked over and you were like, hey, have you checked Facebook? And I was like, I don't ever check Facebook. Why are you talking to me that way? And you're like, so anyway, did you see what R.L. Stine posted? And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Who's R.L. Stine? And you're like, so anyway, R.L. Stine posted this quiz saying, take the quiz. Was it me that said it or Taylor Swift? And I was like, that's a weird thing for you to say in the middle of the morning. And then you punched me. I was like, that's weird. At any rate, R.L. Stine has a quiz, whether it's him or a Taylor Swift lyric, right? Justin?
I thought Bonnie was going to talk about it.
No, well, I did this and wasn't aware of it.
Wait, you don't remember this morning?
Sure, why not? Brian is so embarrassed to admit that he was cruising Facebook. Is that what it is? That you have to blame all this on me?
Google it. You can find it. It is Taylor Swift. I just Googled Taylor Swift versus R.L. Stine. It's on MTV.
Yes, exactly. Can you tell the difference between Taylor Swift and Goosebumps quotes? So we're gonna play this.
Brian, we actually pulled some strings, and we are currently trying to patch in.
Hold on, wait, real quick.
goodness.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call right now. It's coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, contacting us from what we can only assume is a hovel where he lives alone somewhere in Southern California. We have, ladies and gentlemen, live on the air via Skype in the slowest way I could possibly introduce him as he grabs a half-melted piece of chocolate to put on his face. Ladies and gentlemen, R.L. Stine. Holy cow.
I'm R.L. Stine, Brian.
Oh my God. R.L. Stine, it's so good to see you, sir.
Brian, I'm joining you from my my stately manse, for which I overlook sunny Los Angeles.
Oh, so wait, you're up on a mountain overlooking Los Angeles.
Indeed, I sit where I live in a hot tub.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Smoking poorly rolled blunts.
Did you say hat tub?
Hat tub.
Hat tub. What?
Reminds me of my 4th book, Brian.
Oh, wait, what?
The Juice.
Wait, so what the deuce?
What the deuce is what I said when I came up with the brilliant idea for Monster Juice.
Monster Juice? What's Monster Juice?
Monster Juice was an amazing tome wherein I put many little teenagers through their paces before bringing them an untimely end. R.L. got him again.
RL got him again. All right. Is that like an alias that you ever do RL got him again? Like if you're playing Doom online?
I many times I find myself upon writing a dusty old typewriter for which I roll out to my hot tub and amidst puffs on a blunt for which I've rolled poorly, I type out my books, and when I come across a particularly delightful passage, I say to myself and exclaim at the top of my lungs, "You sly fox, RL, you got him again, didn't you?"
Okay, RL, you know that we love you. We also know that there's a new article up on the MTV.com that has lyrics.
Sorry, Brian, I'm sipping on this lovely port.
Okay, all right. Nobody's there with you, right?
I live alone, bro.
Okay, all right. Real quick, could you read this line to us, and we can take a guess at whether it was Taylor Swift or Goosebumps?
Absolutely. These again. Here we go. The line is henceforth silence now, then another bang.
I feel like that's a Taylor Swift.
Was I, R.L. Stine, author of the Goosebumps series. Is there any Goosebumps fans in the house?
There really isn't. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna click on Taylor Swift because I think that's a Taylor Swift quote. This one, oh, it was Goosebumps. God damn it! It was from Chicken.
Chicken. It came because I was standing in line at a McDonald's, and somebody with a stutter tried to order. Do you know what they tried to order, Brian?
I would imagine it was chicken.
It was the McRib, and then I ran over a chicken on the way home, and so I wrote chicken.
It's a finger-licking nightmare.
All right, let's move on to the next one here. Let's see. Number 2, the monsters. I'm sorry. Would you read this for me?
Yes, Brian, I will. The monsters turned out to be just trees.
I feel like that's gotta be Goosebumps, right? That's gotta be Goosebumps. I'm clicking on Goosebumps. God damn it! It was Taylor Swift.
Someone out of the woods. I remember when I first heard "Out of the Woods" by Taylor Swift. I had just run over a chicken on the way back from But I said to myself, you know what would make me feel better? And then I said, what is it, RL? And then I said, maybe a bit of Taylor Swift. And so I played Out of the Woods, and boy, did I feel like $1 million.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. I guess that was definitely Taylor Swift. All right, man. Let's move on to the third one here. Would you read this to me?
I close my eyes, and the flashback starts.
I mean, that's definitely got to be Goosebumps, right? I'm gonna click Goosebumps here.
It's this poorly written.
Wrong again!
Oh my God.
It is Taylor Swift from her amazing song Love Story. Brian, I first remember when I jerked off to Love Story.
Wait, you jerked off to Love Story?
I certainly did.
How old were you?
Sitting, Brian, it was many, 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 many days ago.
All right.
Drinking port, smoking a blunt, and I'd rolled not well. When I said, RL, you know what would really give you a bit of a pick-me-up? And I said, what's that, RL? I can't imagine what would bring me into such a buoyant mood. And then I thought, what if I spanked my dick while listening to Taylor Swift's mega hit song, Love Story? And lo, I did. And then I wrote a Goosebumps book.
All right. Hey,
It was
man.
called
We got this lyric here. Would you read this out for us?
No one around. No one to help him.
That's got to be Goosebumps, right? I'm going to click on Goosebumps. Hey, I got one right.
Monster Blood.
Monster Blood. What was the inspiration for Monster Blood?
Well, I had just jerked off to Love Story by Taylor Swift. And as my jizz fell all over the side of my hot tub, I said, you know what would be crazy if that was actually Monster Blood?
I love the idea of
It's the
calling jizz Monster Blood. Like, and then freaking out your significant other, like you're having sex and you pull out and you're like, here comes the Monster Blood.
That, of course, is the climactic scene, pun intended, to the novel Monster Blood.
Oh my God.
What exactly is a monster mash then?
Monster Mash is when you shove her face in it. Monster Blood.
That's what, Bonnie, which means you do it to a corpse.
All right. RL, will you please read this next lyric?
The creatures are hiding.
I feel like that's probably a Goosebumps. No? You think Taylor Swift?
Yes, I do.
Bonnie, you know what? On Bonnie's advice, I'm going to click Taylor Swift. Oh, it was Goosebumps!
Correct, Brian. It is my absolute masterwork. You can't scare me.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, what was You Can't Scare Me about?
Well, I had just named my cum Monster Blood. As a raccoon came in from the wilderness and rubbed his face in my own ejaculate. And slow I said unto that varmint, you can't scare me. What? That is a brilliant name for a Goosebumps book.
All right, real quick, we got a caller on the line. Caller, you're on the air with RL Stine.
Hey, R.L. Stine, I just wanted to say that what the hell, man, about the big black ass? And I'm too drunk and I forgot what I was going to say. Bye.
All right. What do you say to that, RL?
Well, you have to remember that the vagina's ribbed, but the anus is smooth.
Okay. All right, please read the next line so we can figure
The
out.
girl in the dress cried all the way home.
Cried the whole way home. Yeah, no.
Cried the whole way home.
I feel like that's got to be Taylor Swift, right? I'm going to click on Taylor Swift. Hey, I got one right. Dear John. Now, are you going to officially state that you had nothing to do with the creation of this?
I had nothing to do with this. This, of course, is Taylor Swift's angry song to her jilted lover, John Mayer.
Right on.
So, what you might not know, Brian,
Yeah.
is that I live alone.
Well,
Also-
I've heard that about you.
I often find myself in a hot tub, drinking port,
Yes.
smoking poorly rolled blunts of marijuana.
Man, that sounds familiar. I'll tell you what, RL.
Down the hill is John Mayer.
Wait, hold on. Wait, real quick. Let's go back. John Mayer is down the hill?
John Mayer was down the hill. In fact, he was so distraught by the song Dear John that he had scampered all the way up the hill.
Scampered?
Much in the manner of a squirrel, only to find me ejaculate spilled all over the side of my hot
Monster
tub.
blood. Monster blood.
All over his face and scared me, only to find out that he couldn't scare me.
All right. Hey, Kawa's on the line. What's going on, Kawa?
Hey, Brian, Justin, it's me, Kayla Towers. I love you very much. I just want to say, fuck a white in the pussy, okay?
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I want to point out that person actually called us, and it says Kawa Terrace on the name. All right, look, let's real quick, if we could, RL, would you read this next line?
I should have slept with one eye open at night.
I would imagine that's got to be Taylor Swift, right? I'm going to click on Taylor Swift. Oh, I got it right.
Yes, Brian, it was Wonderland by Taylor Swift.
All right.
That was what John Mayer said after he realized that my semen was all over his face. He said, "Your body's not a wonderland. Remember that song I wrote?
All right, what about this line?
Every lesson forms a new scar."
I would imagine Goosebumps. That's got to be Goosebumps, right? I'm going to click on Goosebumps.
Oh,
Ah!
no. It was overly dramatic.
And it was Eyes Open by Taylor. Ironically, what I told to John Mayer when he asked if they would be permanently shut by way of my cum.
All right. He never comes out of the basement. Could you read this for
He
me?
never comes out of the basement.
I feel like that's got to be Goosebumps. Hey! I got it right.
It was Stay Out of the Basement. Really, the greatest work I had ever put to paper. You know what that was about?
What?
A retarded relative.
All right. Hey, real quick, Ryan's back on the line. What's up, Ryan?
Oh, hey, I just had a question for RL.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Ryan. It's me, R.L. Stine. Are you a Goosebumps fan, perchance?
You goddamn right. And I'm smoking a poorly rolled blunt. But here's my question, RL. Is it okay to fuck the big black ass in a hot tub?
God damn it. We already told you.
If I may, I can answer this.
Okay, Bonnie, go ahead.
Ryan,
Yes.
keep chiefing that piece, though. Stein gotta get high.
All right, fair enough. Did you want to set Ryan straight, Bonnie?
Well, I mean, if you're RLL Stine, you can probably get a new one every week. But
Indeed. I have it on Amazon subscription.
Amazon, so I think you mean Amazon Prime, RL.
But if you want to preserve your investment, then I say no. For there is a this is not waterproof.
It's not waterproof. That's true.
Unto me, the fuck me sillies throughout the majority of the year. However, for the holidays, it's a festive time. The big black ass for RL.
All right. RL, will you read this next line to us?
Band-aids don't fix bullet holes.
Jeez. I don't know. I'm going to leave it to you guys. Jaime, what do you think we should do?
So to speak.
Taylor? All right. We're going to go with Taylor Swift for this. Boom. Oh, we got it right.
It was correct, Brian. Bad Blood by Taylor. That's what John Mayer said.
What about this one? We only have a few left.
My legs were shaking.
That's got to be Goosebumps, right? Yeah!
Of the Lawn Gnomes. I remember this book as if it were yesterday, because it was. I had to send it from my manse to allow John Mayer to leave my estate when he tripped over not one but two midgets.
Okay. What about this line right here, RL?
Setting sun was a red ball low on the horizon.
That's got to be Goosebumps. Yeah!
He'd say cheese and die by R.L. Stine. That's me.
What about
That's
this
what
one?
happened when a TMZ photographer found John Mayer come askance over his face,
Scancy
tripping
pants.
over little people in front of the house of me, mega celebrity author R.L. Stine.
All right. What about this one?
I'll watch your life in pictures like I used to watch you sleep.
That's got to be Taylor Swift, right? Yeah!
Last Kiss by Taylor. That was what happened when I kissed John Mayer in front of the
All right. Well,
There was only a heavy silence is the next line.
okay, but tonight there was only a heavy silence. I would imagine that's got to be Goosebumps, right? Yes!
Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Truly a high water mark for old RL. That's what I was told the reaction to my kiss with John Mayer was.
All right, we're on the last one here. What is it?
It's getting dark and all too quiet.
I mean, I would imagine that's Taylor Swift. Anyone?
No,
No?
Goosebumps.
You think it's Goosebumps? All right, Goosebumps.
Oh!
Ah, I told you it was. Damn.
By Taylor Swift. Ah, yes. This song was what was playing off the Vespa that rolled up as a police officer said, "Hey, you two, stop coming on each other and kissing in front of little people and TMZ reporters."
All right.
They all exploded into fiery asps.
All right, we got a caller on the air.
Oh,
Caller,
whoa.
wait,
Why is this bit not freaking named? Thank you for talking and doing those things, Jury. Why is this bit not named Taylor Karras or whatever the other stuff was?
Another.
Thank you very
poorly
much, Ryan
rolled
Alcock, for
blunt.
calling in. That was fantastic. Good job, Ryan.
And I was trying to build. Fiery asps appeared in front of me, digging holes back and forth throughout all of the lawn. The sky turned into a bright watermelon. And then I realized that I had passed out after jerking off because I got... It's all in my own mind. You did it again, RL.
Hey, man, I'm heading over to patreon.com/Night Attack, where I'm peeking in on...
I'm fucking leaving. Bye. I'm
right.
R.L. Stein.
So
I
long,
like to
R.L.
get high.
Stein.
I
Look,
live
let's
alone.
we'll just throw that up long enough for it to definitely be R.L. Stein that is leaving. And we can take a look over at patreon.com/Night Attack. That's patreon.com/Night Attack is the place where you can support the show. We are creeping up to 1776 patrons, which I could not be more excited about. 1980.
What happens then, Brian?
Once we hit 1776, then we get to do a musical recreating the amazing face-off between Alex Jones and the douchebag on CNN, right? Pierce Morgan.
Morgan, the former douchebag on CNN, who's now
Yeah.
douching it up
He's still
back
a
in his home
douchebag.
country.
Did I ever tell you that he replied to my Twitter? Pierce Morgan, I've had 2 run-ins with. Do you know about this?
Running.
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting.
no,
turn of
twice.
phrase.
The less significant of the 2 was when I went on a tour of CNN. I made a joke about hey, I'm at CNN, whatever, and I took a photo, and I was gonna try to steal Pierce Morgan's job. And Pierce Morgan replied to it saying, "Good luck with that." And of course, that was before he got fired, which was awesome. But before that, Pierce Morgan, Bonnie, was there at America's Got Talent. He used to be on that show, right? So I was on that show,
funny.
and Pierce Morgan was the first one to buzz me with an X. And yeah, man. So anyway, Pierce Morgan, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Alex.
He wasted my day,
Alex.
Alex.
So at any rate, if you guys want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/Night Attack. I really thought that was going to turn into something more than it actually was. I apologize.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
That's no problem. I thought you were doing a bit with Bonnie.
No.
No.
it's
I
not-
I don't know.
Yeah, I had nothing.
No, there's still too much anger at that day to have
Yeah.
to really turn it into anything.
For it to be remotely funny. I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian, can we again point out how amazing Chatrealm is?
I mean, for which thing? Bonnie, you're on mic. What are you doing?
I thought it was for enough.
You know, you're gossiping. You're
I
gossiping
am,
on
sorry.
mic. Dude, if you're going to make the case that Chatrealm is amazing, you'll get nothing but agreement on this side. I dare you to try to say something about Chatrealm that I will not agree with.
They will cure AIDS.
I believe it. They could do anything.
Well, every once in a while, Chatrealm just does something completely out of our, we don't ask them. They just get together and they do something that is so amazing. We got to just stop the show and feature it. And that's what happened. They decided to do their own choose your own adventure.
Holy cow. No, it's amazing. They called it, they were going to call it Choose Your Own Adventure, but they realized that was taken. Same thing with Twist-A-Plot. And so they came up with Clench-A-Butt.
R.L. Stein wrote Twist-A-Plot, but he didn't write Clench-A-Butt. Oh, fuck. Food off RL's table.
So, Clench-A-Butt, Volume 1, Mo Dragons, Mo Problems. Illustrated by Spearmint Nitrate, written by Carl, that's at California Carl, edited by Sunbun and Matt Waffleophagus, dedicated to R.A. Montgomery, the author of the original. Holy crap, there's so much here. I don't know what to do. Depending on the ending, one or more of the following songs will be needed. They have links to different songs that we're going to need. All right, so how do we want to begin?
So this follows you. It has some characters. So how do you want to do this? Should I read it?
I feel like you should read it.
Okay. Okay. Well, here we go. This is the Clench-A-Butt number 1. Mo Dragons, Mo Problems. Number 1. Get out of Austin. It is 2 a.m. You have tickets for the first flight of the day to Atlanta, departing at 6 a.m. You wanted to go to bed earlier, but you lost track of time while working with your daughter, Penelope. The two of you have been workshopping ideas for her new TV show, Penny's Panda Parade, premiering next spring on The Hub, right after My Little Pony. You didn't get much sleep last night, and it looks like you'll be getting 2 hours of sleep tonight. Or you could skip the 6 a.m. flight, get some real rest, and take a different flight. You're Brian Brushwood, host of Scam School and TV's Hacking the System. Getting a later flight will be easy. You normally want to take the earliest flight possible, but you could use more sleep, and your sleep-deprived brain can't think of any other problems that could occur. What do you do? Do you take the 6 a.m. flight or take the later flight?
I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let me just throw this on there. It says sound effects have to be the heartbeat, so there it is. I gotta say that I would probably, I always take the first flight out because I can't handle not knowing if it'll be a good idea or not. So I'm gonna say I would take the first flight out. I stick to the original one. All right,
so
there we go.
Go ahead and click.
6 a.m. I am definitely trying to click, and it's not
It
clicking.
didn't give you access or something.
I have it. I have it right here.
Oh, there we go. It says my access has changed, so I have to reload it. There you go. Got it. All right, got it. I took the 6 a.m. flight.
Even though you're still tired, you wake up early and make it safely to the airport. It's a good thing, too, because you remembered that you've got a magic show to put on at Dragon Con, and you would have missed it if you had taken the later flight.
Oh, typical Brian.
Yeah.
Once you unloaded everything onto the conveyor belt at security, you tell the TSA agent nearby that you want to opt out and promptly... As you wait, you start to quietly recite the text to the Fourth Amendment, which catches the attention of a traveling constitutional scholar. He makes to sit down across from you. Do you either decide to talk with the guy or tell the guy to get the fuck out?
Oh my God, I'm so talking with this guy.
So far, this totally sounds legit. I don't hear
I
anything
believe all
that's
of this.
not like.
Much a
Constitutional
fun story as it is an accurate portrayal of Brian's life. You happily invite the constitutional scholar to have a seat and begin to have a discussion with him on the text of the Bill of Rights and how they apply to the U.S. as it exists today. This annoys the TSA, but rather than cause a scene, they just decide to rush things along. You quickly get your government-mandated danger zone investigation, and you are happily on your way. You've made it out of Austin. As for the constitutional scholar, he's so happy that some random guy wanted to discuss the Constitution that he immediately goes home, makes hot love to his girlfriend, and lives happily ever after.
Thank goodness. Oh crap. I don't. Hold on, real quick. I gotta do. I guess I gotta go to.
I got it.
Okay, you got it.
Yep.
There we go. Thank you. All right, so let's go to chapter 2. Here we go. And if all goes well.
You've made it to Dragon Con, and now it's time for your magic show. In addition to your normal fire routine, you decide to perform Sampactico, Skewer Through Tongue, and Mr. Happy Pants.
Oh my God, I watched too much of this shit.
The lack of sleep is slowly catching up to you, and you've done the fire eating routine so many times it's second nature. 2 eager Diamond Club volunteers come on stage for the Simpactico routine, and you're able to draw highly detailed and potentially inappropriate drawing of Bone Earth, complete with an erected mount of Brody pointing straight at the audience. Next, it's time for the Indian Skewer Through Tongue trick. A non-Diamond Club member, one of the few at Dragon Con, is chosen from the audience. You awkwardly act in sync with the video as normal. You pull the skewer from the box and have the volunteer inspect it. And then roll D6 with a -1 due to lack of sleep.
Oh my God. Do we have a die?
Oh no. Where's that little cup?
Somebody pick a number. Bonnie, pick a number. Quick.
5.
5. All right.
Hey, I have a random number generator.
Oh, you do?
You do,
All right,
great.
go.
Yeah, you rolled a 1 with a -1 is a 0.
So that's got to be choice 1, 2, 1. By the way, for the record, this is astonishing. This is hard for me to experience. The fact that our audience is so savvy to my stage show that they're talking about it the way I talk about it.
You push the skewer through your tongue, and you suddenly remember you forgot to put in the fake reel.
Ah!
The crowd reacts as they normally do. Your performances always go so well that nobody knows you skewered through your actual tongue. Plus, that something went wrong. Maybe it's because you were waving your arms and.
Wait,
Brian, to read that. This is what you say, Brian.
Matang! Matang!
Some members of the audience rush to find Dragon Con staff who can assist, and others are all say awkward.
Yes.
The Dragon Con medical team, which might be the only flight of fancy in this entire book, comes in and escorts you out of the room, through the hall, and over to the medical facility. All while the tongue is still skewered. Usually get the skewer removed, and you'll recover eventually, but not today. As the doctors are working to fix you, the only thing you can think is, how am I going to explain this to Bonnie? Looks like you're not making it to Night Attack. Click to move on to Justin's story.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Let's jump over to Justin's story.
You have to.
All right, here we go. Justin's story, Chapter 4, The Devil's Choice. You're walking around the Dragon Con show floor, looking at all of the cosplayers. As you wonder where your co-host is. The Night Attack panel isn't until this evening, but you know Brian has a magic show first. You haven't heard from your co-host since yesterday, so you don't know that he's already late, or if he's late. As you're walking around, you're quickly approached by Brett, your go-game partner in crime. To your surprise, Brett is wearing his orange jumpsuit, the one he wears when he's running a game. As you open your mouth to ask what's going on, Brett exclaims, Justin, I really need you. The Go Game has got a last-minute request for a game to be played here at Dragon Con. They're paying $1 bazillion, and I really need your help. Wow, you think. That's a totally normal and in no way contrived thing that is happening. As you begin to ask Brett for more information, your fiancée, Ashley, marches up to you.
Hold on, wait. Ashley. The line.
Where is it?
Right here.
Justin, you need to come with me now.
What do you do? If you go with Ashley, click here. If you go with Brett, click here.
Considering that we're supposed to get married at Dragon Con with Ashley.
Okay, all right. So you go to Ashley and hopefully, whatever, choice 4-1. Ashley, I choose you. As you begin to move towards Ashley, Brett speaks up. Justin, come on. This is such a last-minute thing. We're going to get paid up the yin-yang for this game. Are you sure you want to skip out on that? You pause. The money would be useful, you think. Do you reconsider your decision? Hold on, let me... Do you reconsider your decision?
No, I don't. I don't reconsider my decision. I'm going to go with my future wife.
All right. Let's do... There we go. Choice 4-3. You turn to Brett and say, sorry, Brett. Ashley comes first. Both of you begin to walk away. Brett says, okay, see you later at the Night Attack panel. As you glance behind you, you see Brett walking up to the Night Attack Knight who might attack Night Attack. After listening to Brett speak for a moment, the Night Attack Knight who might attack Night Attack puts on his own orange jumpsuit and the pair walk away. You ask your soon-to-be wife, so, what's up? Chapter 5, a hairy choice. God damn it. You and Ashley walk over to a relatively quiet part of the floor, and she turns to you. Justin, Ashley says, our wedding is tomorrow, and I've decided that...
We got live actors.
Oh, that's true. That's true. What does she say?
Justin, our wedding is tomorrow, and I've decided that I don't want the facial hair you have. I want you to shave it all off before the show.
You're shocked at your fiance's demand. Although you understand that you're getting really close to that ISIS look, you think a complete shave is too much to demand. On the other hand, you think it might not be a good idea to push too much, especially so close to the wedding. Maybe we can compromise? What do? Do you decide to give in to your fiance's demand? Do you decide to push for a compromise? Or if you flat out reject your fiance's demand?
I'm going to flat out reject my fiance's demand.
All right, let's just jump on down. Here we go. Choice 5-3. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Fuck no, you say. I'm not shaving my beard.
My beard is awesome. Songs have been written about the awesomeness that is my beard.
Ashley frowns. She immediately turns around and starts walking away. You realize that you might have been a bit too harsh in your rejection, and you follow her back to your hotel room. A long discussion begins. Night attack time comes and goes. You lose. Looks like you're not making it to night attack. Click to go to the end. Well, how did you do? Oh Jesus. I think neither of us made it to the night attack panel, right?
No, both Brian and Justin missed the night attack panel. We go into ending 4.
All right, here we go. The audience lines up, takes their seats, and the opening music act plays. Once the opening act has finished the song, he makes the following somber announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say that neither Brian nor Justin are able to be here tonight. In their place, please welcome Sarah Lane and Martin Sargent.
Yay!
Shocked silence blankets the room. An audible click is heard as the doors are locked. Tom and Veronica are nowhere to be seen. Sarah and Martin come out, all smiles and happiness, as the theme to This Week in Fun begins playing. The BDSM crowd, listening from the hallway, unanimously approves of the program change. The people on the live stream thank their personal deity, and they couldn't make it to Dragon Con this year, but they continue to watch out of a sixth sense of fascination.
This week in fun. It's my number one when the week is done.
Oh my God! Wow, that was so good.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that's so amazing. That's so good. That's so amazing. We got to play this for the next couple weeks, right?
I mean to see like what the alternative answers are.
I feel like this is we got to keep doing this for at least another few. We got to give it at least 1 or 2 more tries to go through another couple times.
Yeah, no, I'm utterly fascinated with what else might have been in store in the Clench-A-Butt saga.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking so good.
I was wondering, like, I got a cryptic text.
Yeah, by the way, like I'm just passing through and I'm looking at these illustrations.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Well, all I know is
don't spoil.
I really want to spoil
Close the tab. Close the tab.
It's hard. I don't want to close the tab.
Close it.
It's close. It's close. All I know is I definitely saw a stick figure Bonnie rapping. Which is amazing.
Oh, no. I was hoping, you guys played that video in the pre-show, and I was just like, be real quiet, and maybe they won't notice.
Wait, which one?
The turquoise Jeep.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Huh?
Wait, what were you afraid of?
Of you guys asking me to do something I'm uncomfortable with.
Oh, okay. Like rapping. Got it.
Right.
All right. That's cool.
Brian, that was so good. I want to send all my friends emails about it.
Okay, look, here's the thing. We've talked about this. There's a word for when you say your friends, I'm using air quotes here, you like to literally send emails to all of your friends on the planet. And they're not your friends. That's an email list you bought from a Russian mob. You can't just email them all. That's rude.
I don't know where you're getting that. I mean, like, I got a friend. His name is Evgeny. And he said, you got a bunch of friends out here and they want to get in touch with you. All you have to do is give me your social security code and you can have this list of all your friends. And that way you can tell them what's going on in your life.
Look, Justin, what you're doing is you're spamming. You're spamming people. Those are not your friends. You are sending emails unsolicited to thousands upon millions of people.
See, I don't think that you're really hearing me. I've got this brand new immersive fan fiction about Nigerian royalty that I need to just let everybody in on the first wave of. You know, you want to keep it obtuse enough so they can just sort of like react if they want to. So that way the illusion is kept intact.
Right.
It's an amazing, immersive work of creativity.
If I'm understanding you correctly, what you're saying is that you are sort of putting the reader as the first person in this story, where it's like they are immersed and they actually feel like they are interacting with an exiled Nigerian prince.
Exactly. And the Nigerian prince says to them, dear good comrade, family has fallen upon hard times, and my dick needs boner pills. Can you please buy boner pills? And then I spell Viagra wrong 9 times in a row.
Okay, this is spam. You're sending spam, Justin.
Define spam.
Okay, spam is unwanted emails that is unsolicited that you are sending at the reader's expense. You can't do that.
How do they know they don't want it until they read it? About that, Sherlock.
That's actually a really good point. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think you should. I think you should reach out to all these people. And I think anyone who stops you is Satan.
The best ad read ever. We couldn't even get to the point where we introduced the solution. We just gave in to spam.
I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. I mean, they're just trying to talk to you. Hey, man, I don't see why you would stop spam. And first, I think spam is like a rude word to use about emails. You're just trying to reach out to people.
Listen, we're just trying to communicate. How many times are we lonely in life? Just waiting for someone to reach out and touch us.
Man, are you lonely? I would think that reaching out to 1 million people at a time would be a good way to find that one. You know, people say, you know, when you get married, you're like, you're 1 in a million. How are you going to know unless you reach out to 1 million people?
I like to think of it as spam just reaching out and giving the world a hug.
You know, it seems to me like spam is, you know, pretty rad.
Spam is a rad guy. There are other things that stop spam.
So anyway, if you...
Anyway, we're going to take a pause and not say anything for 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2. Hey, you know what I hate is spam.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what. Spam one time spit in my mouth while I was yawning. I fucking hate that guy.
That is the worst thing a human being could do to another human being. Whoever would do that thing is a piece of shit and needs to be punched in the face immediately.
More than that, they need to be drawn and quartered. Like, they need to be tied at the hands and feet by 4 separate horses and then have all those pack mules spooked as they run in opposite directions and blood and guts go spilling all over the town square.
Yeah, but who will administer this punishment? I feel like it must be a just authority, that which we can place our respect and trust into.
Yes, the true draconian fist of justice known as male route.
Yes, male route. That's male, MALEROUT. Like we're just routing the enemy. That's where male route. So manly.
The true male route. Man, I'll tell you what, just thinking about a mail route gets me really excited.
Oh, bro, dude, I'm gonna punch anyone. You want to talk? You want to talk some shit? Come on, I'll punch you. I'm mail route.
Get a mail route on? Huh? You want to talk shit to me and me and my
Motherfucker.
mails? We're going to route the shit out of you.
Oh my god, dude.
Come at me, bro. You want to fuck with me? Huh? I will route you. I will use everything in my mail power to route you. Oh, God.
Mail route. I think, dude. Real quick, sidebar. Mail route. We talked about this, man. We need you to dial it back a little bit. The energy is a bit much right now.
Hold on, wait a minute. Just let me know, where did I go wrong? Like, just so I can workshop.
I think it's when you took off your shirt and flexed. I think, like, that's something you can't take back. That's definitely on the record forever.
Oh, hold on. What if all right, can we just dial it back like 5 seconds?
Sure. You want to dial back?
Hold on.
All right, you can put your shirt back on and it'll be cool. Dude, thank goodness we don't need to advertise boner pills. Hey, buddy, mail route, what's up?
Oh, you want to get a mail route on? How about you go to mailroute.net?
God.
All right.
You'll be able to get yourself routed by so many mails.
Okay, look, real quick, mail route. Mail route. Just pause real quick. Look, here's the thing. Mailroute.net is a fantastic spam prevention service. They're paying us real money. So if you're going to represent them.
Don't spam, bro. Just real beef.
Okay, listen. Mail route. I don't know that you can do that.
Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was too busy organizing a mail route with me and my fellow males.
Listen, mail route. I'm gonna need you to dial it back. I need you to give a responsible ad read because they're the ones paying us money for us to talk about them.
Oh wait, hold on. You want to go back?
Yes, please. Put your shirt back.
Sorry. Dude, that's strike 2 for me, right? That's why I know I'm out.
Well, yes, it is definitely 2 strikes. All right, listen. Here's what we want you to do. We want you to convey that you can stop spam. All you have to do is edit your MX record, take it to the max. Mail route is super rad. They kill spam right in his face. And maybe mention, do you go to mailroute.net/nightattack? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Route.net/nightattack.
You got this. All right.
Okay.
Mail
So
route.
the deal.
Hey, buddy. What's up with spam?
So spam's an insidious force that deals us all tremendous damage throughout our daily lives. Imagine the productivity you'd be able to have if you didn't have yourself being distracted by all sorts of mail. Spam's a real piece of shit. Hold on. Mail routes, it has world-class email filtering services. If you can edit your MX records, you can take it to the max. Million push-ups because there's no spam in your life. You can live a better life, live a cleaner life, and your email experience is going to be so absolutely exciting that when you find out that only one user is only $29.99 a year.
good.
And if you go to MailRoute right now, you can make sure that you get a 15-day free trial. MailRoute.net/nightattack.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Make it stop. Make it stop. End ad.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah. What's up, Jaime?
Can you use the Draconian Fist of Justice
The Draconian Fist of Justice.
with the big black ass?
God damn it. We told you that the big black ass is identical to the fuck me silly.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, buddy. Son of a bitch. That escalated quickly.
Where white women at?
You know, I'm watching this and I'm thinking there's just a difference in hue. That's all.
Between the two of us,
Between the two of you
we're
guys.
identical. That sounds good. That sounds good.
If we were involved in pornography, it would be Bird Chest Monthly between me and Brian.
Bird Chest Monthly.
Oh yeah. Only the finest men with fucking very little muscular definition in their pecs.
If you want to see dough made into a man-like form, tune into Bird Chest Monthly.
Do you get a boner when looking at pure cylinders? Welcome to Bird Chest Monthly.
Do you have a hard time deciding between the Michelin Man and the Pillsbury Doughboy? Then tune in to our fucking shit. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey guys, you guys taking your shirt off reminded me. I bought my big flat black ass, and it was great for a little bit, but now it's getting uppity. What should I do?
Uppity? No, when you say it's getting uppity, is it like talking back at you?
Yeah, it keeps talking smack, if you know what I mean.
All right.
What I give to that one, Brian?
Yeah, what?
You're racist.
I would love to see a music video that's just you like just shaking your head in a loop.
You got it from your father.
Hit us again. One more time.
You're racist.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Hey, man, so what are we going to do on this self-help book that we're writing?
So I feel like, we introduced it last week. We want it to be a project that we all work together on, like the Diamond Club book.
Sure.
And I feel like everybody's really excited, but we just need to put it together. And this is what happened with the Diamond Club book, right? We had a basic idea and we just kind of filled it in week by week. And by the time that we kind of turned it over for everybody to write, there were a lot of kind of rules to it. And they're already assembling them in the chat, in this doc, the self-help items doc.
Holy cow. Yeah, dude, it's amazing. Like, out of everything that happens on Night Attack, the self-assembly of ideas is amazing. 12 ways rape can help you lose weight. God damn it.
Oh my God, wait a minute, hold on. Wait, go up. The loneliness diet, or how your friends are making you fat.
Pre-cum, nature's miracle food. Overclocking your life with Crisco. 12 ways to stop being fat. Stop being fat and start being obese.
Eating a human. Bad?
Pickled ostrich testicles. Can they fix your deflated lung?
Trick a large audience into buying a bullshit book which was written for free by a large group of social misfits and other internet outcasts in an open source format, and get a bigger erection.
Okay, speaking of which, speaking of AIDS, can we talk about our visitor?
I don't know. It's a touchy subject.
I don't know.
I'm afraid I'm going to say something not right.
I mean, okay. Long story short, is a delightful neighbor.
Knock, 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 knock.
Hold on. Somebody's ringing the doorbell. Hey, what's going on?
Hi, I'm your neighbor. We bonded over a...
No, we don't need to say what we bonded over. We're friends. We think you're great,
yes.
and you live down the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's great about you is that you live down there.
That's right.
Is there something I could do for you? It's
I
1
just
in
wanted
the
to tell
afternoon.
you. Yeah, I wanted to tell you about how we recently adopted our 5th cat.
5th cat. That's a lot of
Yes.
cats. You got a lot of cats.
Right, we do. And in
So this
fact,
is your 5th cat.
Your 5th cat.
Okay. All
and
right.
we're hoping to have 4 cats. And we're
Wait.
hoping that you'll have 1 cat.
Well, I mean, that's a bit weird. I don't know why we would take on a cat, but
Well, you see, this one I can't even do it. You gotta do it.
No, go on, keep doing it. You gotta
This
sell
one
it.
has the... What is it called? FIV.
Oh.
FIV. And we've got these other cats. And we
My
don't want...
shirt screamed about spam filtering services.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. You were saying this cat. What's weird about this cat?
Oh, this cat has FIV. And we
That's
have...
AIDS. That's cat AIDS.
That's cat AIDS. That's
yeah,
right.
the cat has AIDS.
And we have these other cats. And apparently we don't want it to give our other cats.
Wait, so you knocked on my door to offer me a cat that has AIDS.
Right. We remembered that you have kids and that they probably would really enjoy having a cat that's sick.
Okay, so you knocked on
And
my door at 1 in the afternoon and offered me an AIDS cat.
Yes. That I did.
That's great.
You interested? It's really cute.
That's
it's not very sick yet.
It's
It's only just tested. I don't know if there's any
not
you know
very sick yet. That's delightful. I'm glad we're neighbors. If you don't mind, I think my child is crying right now, so I'm going to close the door in your face right now.
Right.
Boom, and then just thus ends true stories of shit that happened today.
Good Lord.
Justin doesn't know what to say.
I feel like I should have warned you about this story.
I mean, like,
it's not very.
There's so many directions you can go with it.
none of them good.
Oh my god.
That's what I told Brian. I was like, you can't do this. There's nowhere to go with that.
Ryzen in the chat says, taking off our shirts, about to make these cat AIDS burst.
Oh.
Burst.
And,
Swag.
you know, so many homeless kitties.
Oh, no, it died.
Oh, wow. It was volume 2 of Clench-A-Butt.
That's kind of what I thought. What do you do?
So anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract us into this little sideways jaunt. We were talking about our amazing book.
Yeah. All right. So we got a bunch of things in here, but I think what we today, Brian, we kind of like put our fingers on is that we need to have it has to be a person, right?
Yeah, we were thinking that we need to. By the way, these are really great topics. For example, I have Ebola. Never mind. I just got a hangover. How to
Number one, here's one that's actually getting into the book: how to turn your addiction into a passion.
Yeah. So for the record, like we were thinking, you know, one of the things we did with the Diamond Club was we made it about Patricia Harkins Bradley, and we wrote this backstory. Like this is, we need one figure, right? That this book is really by and about.
You need a guru.
Well, because like really, it was about like the story of 50 Shades of Grey was that this one lady wrote this book. It turned out to be a massive success, and now she's a world beater, right? And
Yes.
so our story was very much in that vein. We were echoing off that, and I think what this book is going to be about is about expert culture. You know,
Yes.
like it is like in the internet when anybody can write anything, you are always going to have people sharing their experiences and being experts on something. This is going to be that run amok.
Absolutely, and it's really hard for me to focus on doing the show because I'm
we
reading.
have to have a conversation like we can't just read this now. We gotta go. We gotta set the tone, and then we can go.
Yes. Okay. So the idea is we need to have a character that we can point to. Maybe somebody that either one of us could. I got to tell you, Justin. I feel like you would pull it off better than me. I feel like you could dress in kind of a wispy gown and talk, you know, about positivity and energy or something.
Yeah, I think what's it called? I think it's got to be somebody. I think we got to go the Patricia Harkins Bradley route and just have maybe somebody in the audience is gonna have their face get famous with this fake name. You know, like I feel like we need. All right, so T2G2 says that there's names down at the bottom.
Okay. All right, I'm coming down to which it's like, again, this thing's a black hole. I just want to read all of this stuff. There we go. Suggested author names. We have Jameson Samsonite, which I think I love right from the start.
I like it.
SD Scampson, Mannheim So Gay, Reverend James Norton, the 9th DCB CBM, Patrick Harkins Bradley, well played, Stephen Vermont Jr., Charles.
That one's an early leader for me. Stephen Vermont Jr.
Charles Church Singer. Let's see.
The Honorable Dick Chisholm III.
What when it says ENGR, is that engineer? What is that?
Sure, probably.
Engineer P. Ennis. Dr. Medicinely. Sam Shu. Holy crap. That's going deep to 4 years back.
This is scrotum hair. That sounds like a lyric from Gundam Style.
Dude, I like Lana Janko. Can we name her Lana Janko?
Lana Janko might have to be. Well, here. So I think what we had thought about yesterday or this today was that it'd be one guy writing about his experiences with all these different people, right?
Yeah.
So they would be
his
all
stories that were brought to him. Yeah.
That he has found traveling the world. What I think we need though is what is that backstory? Like so Brian, you are all of a sudden you go to Amazon, right?
Right.
And you look at the top you are somebody who is a reader of self-help books. You have talked to me about either self-help books straight out or books just about your life and how to look at your life differently a lot. What would make you the most angry? Like what backstory of somebody would be the most infuriating?
Somebody talking about how they went to freaking Tibet and had an eye-opening experience, and then there in the middle of meditating, they ascended to the spiritual realm or whatever. Like so much horseshit. I would want to punch them.
Okay, all right. So here we go. I think we've honed in on an archetype. Somebody of privilege.
Yep.
Who goes somewhere else. And through a maddening, noble savage myth, comes away saying that he knows more than everybody else, but also didn't exactly give away all their money and privilege. They just have both the money and privilege and this smug sense of entitlement. Oh my God,
no, he's just a total entitled cunt. I love this.
Nuke Jello is pointing out this is Batman Begins.
You know what? Actually, boom, 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 winner. That is what we're going to do. Is we're going to tell the story of Batman Begins. That is this guy's story, but we make him look like a privileged cunt.
Yeah, but and he goes to 10 different people or 12, and he finds different stories from each of them, and through the different experiences.
No, he brought back. That's why he's better than us.
Right, and so he has acquired some sort of title of some sort.
His parents die.
Is he young? Is he really young? Is he 16 years old?
No, he's 26. 26.
Okay, so older, but still very, very young.
No,
a little older?
He's he's not a chick. If it's a guy, then he could be
oh, so maybe he's 39?
He's 34.
39.
No.
39.
No.
39. That's
34.
how old I am. That's no.
No, 34.
34.
What do you think?
Too old.
Yeah, a little younger, but has a little bit of gray.
A little bit of gray.
Just a little bit.
And a big beard, right? And he's
high
all the time.
What?
I don't know. It just seems to balance out.
All right, so Sandstorm points out that it's good if he's old enough to know better. He's old enough to know that he's just a gigantic douche.
And that's what I think is when you're 34, you really ought to be old enough. But if you don't care,
how old are you, Justin?
Then you deserve.
I am 31.
31.
God, that's
it's got to
really
be 31.
hard to...
It's 31, right?
He can play
He's
old.
so young.
31. It's 31.
Justin can play old.
No, it's got to be younger. Because we're looking for Brian the most infuriating And I think it's got to be early 20s. It's got to be.
Hold on, no. I'm gonna say
But
like
with an old
26 or
soul.
whatever. Like clearly young but talking as if he's world weary and has been around the block and can fucking preach to the rest of us.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So is he from money? And where is he from? What's the most
he's definitely from money. He's definitely from money. Like, there's no way he could understand what it means to actually earn a living, right? He will talk about as if, in that smug way, he'll talk about like, hey man, I went on spiritual retreats. I went on, it is all bullshit, right? That he's talking about. He's like, I've been there in Cozumel on spring break.
Oh
all right?
my God! What if the name of the book is What I Learned?
All right.
And maybe that's not the name, but that's the aesthetic. The aesthetic is he's writing his memoirs after having traveled the world and understood, or like what you need to know.
Okay, this guy got a year's vacation around the world from his parents after graduating from college.
Oh, this is his spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Is he's like, hey man, when I was 25, my parents said you have 1 year to figure it out, and they sent me on a vision quest around the world. And I came back and I found it. Turns out you need to buy my book.
Oh my God, dude, this is too good. That's believable enough, right?
Yeah.
Like that it was like it's compelling that like, well, why is it successful? Because that's what happened with the Diamond Club book. This looks like shit. This looks generic. The first chapter is just fucking really weird and raunchy. But yet it's really popular and everybody seems to love it. I guess I'll try and read it.
All right, we have Jackie on the line. Jackie, what's up?
Guys, I just, there's somebody in particular that I know in my personal life that I don't care. He's perfect for it. He's from San Clemente. He never had to go to college. Instead, he had to travel the world. He's 28, and he knows everything about every culture. Like, he definitely has to be from Orange County, California. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yes.
No, this is it. This is the fucking rich vein. Because that's the smug sense of like, oh, I'm sorry, you went to Yale? Too bad. I traveled the world as my college.
Yes.
That might be
yes,
the title.
yes.
I traveled the world as my college.
He's maybe he spent a year as an Imagineer. He wrote. Hold on, I'm losing it.
Wait. And he has to have like so many years of experience that they don't really add up to like how old he actually is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he spends a year in the Andes.
I went to the
and a
School
year
of
in the
Hard
Galapagos.
Knocks. I like that.
And you keep adding. And it's 12 years.
Maybe they could have a previous book like backpacking or how to get high across Europe or something like that's his previous book. That like we need to release a previous one.
Yeah, peyote and you across time zone.
Peyote and you. That'd be pretty.
Well, no,
good.
his name is Jake Stine, and the book's called Stine's Gotta Get High.
Yeah, dude. I definitely feel like this person needs a backstory, and it needs to look like a reinvention. I love this.
Okay, are you down with building off the sent around the world instead of going to college, and that is the another element of his smugness?
Yeah. No. I'm down with it. It doesn't quite tie into the stereotype, but I mean, I'm comfortable, shifting on that as long as it's funny.
All right, so, but he didn't really like do that, right? Like let's say like all the stories are all, oh my God, what if it's like I was told by my parents to travel the world, and all the stories are like in America, like there's nothing about that.
but like he meets them in Tibet or whatever, like climbing Mount Everest. I met Joe from Ohio who told me. And then it goes on with
all
like
he did is just stay at hotels, like
Yes.
around the world, and met other Americans.
Yes, I love that idea. Or it's like, people tell me that you can't live your dream. Try telling that to Matthew from I don't know.
And he's always complaining about the room service and shit, like and stuff like that.
Or it's like I'm like he's suffering like real bad. I don't know.
So here, all right, here. So this is, and now a pattern starts to emerge in the same way that the Diamond Club had, Brianna was jilted from a relationship, and then she fucked somebody, and then there's a resolution to that fucking, and those are the stories.
Is this
My
the guy?
God, perfect.
This is the guy, right?
Who is that?
I don't know. It's just a random ass picture of a random ass dude, and I think he's got to be our spiritual advisor.
But he has to acquire like a title of some sort.
No, he's a guru. He's a guru. He's a 7th level mage.
Yeah.
Success mage is what he is. Wow.
So, oh my God, what if he was also the world's most successful life coach?
Oh, I mean, that's what we pitch him as, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely. But he's like the most decorated life coach in the world. Like something we just make up.
What is
some
this guy's
grand
name?
champion
All right,
coach thing.
real quick. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. You're just gonna tell me his name. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dirk Fabregas.
I was gonna say Los Angeles. Or no, wait, that's Los Angeles.
That fall away.
I was gonna say like low something. I got nothing. Rickton
Logan?
Asherby Brody.
We need to know who that is though, because we can't get sued. It's got to be one of you fucking assholes.
Joseph Lovejoy.
I think I like that.
Yes.
Louis
Louis Brody. Jaden Smith.
He's I love the idea of inventing. What would be like the name of like the grand champion, like the grand champion life coach? Like you would, because that's the thing about life coaching is that you can just do it, right? You just put up a website and say I'm a life coach, and people pay you money because they want you to coach their lives. Like if there were a system that crowned somebody the champion, what would that system be called?
Caller, you're on the air. What would that system be? What would the title be for the champion?
Andrew James Fabergé.
All right, that's pretty good. God, I love our callers. They hang up before I get the chance to hang up on them. They're in, they're out. They quit fucking about yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. Okay, so I would say the Griffin, Lord Griffin, is what they would be. Lord Griffin. James
I feel like it's got to
Fabergé.
be more. It's got to be more fucking like.
Baba?
Yeah, or whimsy, Ashley saying.
Baba?
It's got to be a little
Baba?
like bee.
Man, Angel Wings.
Angel Wings is good. I think that's on the path. It's got to be very like he has been certified a open eyes certified life coach.
Oh, that's pretty good. What about like Angelicus or something?
I want to get Open Eyes certified.
Hey, Ben's online. What's up, bud?
Oh, I just was thinking he needs a middle name just to make him sound more hoity-toity or whatever than he actually is.
What
no
should
offense,
it be?
Jerry. I don't know. I just think he needs a middle name. Like Hightower or something.
Hightower.
Or
That's
something
perfect.
stupid like that.
All
I
right,
don't know.
that's good. All
No,
right.
but it's got to be Hightower's great, but it's got to be a quote, right?
Yeah.
He's like James Hightower Fabergé.
Okay.
By the way, so just to tell the story, if you remember when me and Brian got into our big sissy slap fight on the air early on in the run of Night Attack, and then I went on a forced retreat to Mexico. The person who ran that retreat, who I mentioned in the call that we did that kind of explained everything, was super awesome. And now she's working for the Go Game. She's a really, really cool person. And she had not heard about the Diamond Club book. And so I'm like, oh, we're doing the Diamond Club. We did the Diamond Club book. She's like, oh, really? And I told her about it. She's like, that's amazing. And then I'm told her about the reaction. She's like, that's even better than amazing. And then I'm like, we're going to do another one. And she's like, this is the best thing ever. What's it going to be about? And I'm like, it's going to be a self-help book. And she went, no.
Too close. So, I mean, is she not cool with it? Like, could we
No,
recruit
she thinks
her?
it's so funny. And she's like, listen, there's going to come a time a year from now when one of my old students, because she does yoga retreats, one of my old students who I keep in touch with is going to email me the link to your book and say that I have to read it because it'll change my life.
Well, and you were saying
when that moment happens, she says she will never be more furious and proud of me at the same time.
All right, we got Jackie on the line. Jackie, what's up?
Yellow Hat happens to be the name of what they call the Dalai Lama. I'm just saying.
Yellow Hat?
Yes, Yellow Hat.
So we should.
Is what they call the Dalai Lama.
Can
So
we-
the Dalai Lama could have given when he went to visit the Dalai Lama. That's all.
All right, right on.
Wait, when who went to visit the Dalai Lama?
Somebody with the man with the yellow hat. Curious George's dad.
No, but I love Yellow Hat. It was like Open Eyes certified Yellow Hat.
What if he's not a yogi but a boo-boo? No.
Yogi Boo Boo. Got it. I get what you're doing. Dude, we got to come up with so many titles for this guy. First of all, we have to find out who this guy is because that is the photo.
Who sent that?
I have no idea. How not to grow a BMO? I don't know what this says. It says beard. HONOTOGROABM or BEMO.
Wait, is that Dem 90? Someone's saying it's Dem 90.
I don't know. All right.
If it's one of us, then we're using it.
Yes.
If he's cool with it.
No, absolutely.
Oh, just a random Google search. Then we can't fall in love with this.
Correct.
There's got to be a good neckbeard in our audience that wants to be the face of this book.
Somebody take photos, man. That's take one for the team, man.
Oh my God, T2T2 says I think I could pull off that look.
Yes, he can.
Yes!
I've seen him. He can definitely do it.
I have never seen T2T2's face, and I would love for him to be the face
that would be
of this
amazing if we could make T2T2 famous.
Julius Willoughby. Tanky has one. I love this. Matt, you're on the air. What's up, bud?
You just need to handle the photo like we're handling the album cover. Have everyone submit their submissions and vote.
All right.
Well, listen, I think we need. We'll give you like the album cover. We'll give you picture or pictures, and then people can make it. But I think we all get. Brian and I have to agree on who the person is. We're getting there. We're getting there.
This one's really close. I just want to see him in a spiritual robe. Lose the glasses. I like the looking up. This is a great look, though. We just need an outfit and a green screen background, and maybe his arms outstretched.
And he has to be called something special, right? Like teacher or something. Not his title, but he's
I don't know, blessed or something.
Enlightened one.
Enlightened. Ooh, I like that. All right. All right, man. Look, do we have a? We're settled on the revelation, right?
I don't know, man. I feel like we might have like this new. I feel like this is a far more solid idea to build upon, and like the idea of this guy has this super shallow journey, and now like everything in life has been given to him, right? He was born to the right parents. His parents like just give him nothing but gifts, and then he has a amazingly shallow journey, finds nothing but bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And is rewarded yet again by a #1 fucking self-help book.
Okay, well, hold on. We have Taylor on the line. Taylor, what's up, buddy?
Hey, you can use my face. I got beard, a mustache, and good hair.
Hold on. Let me throw.
Oh,
There
shit.
you go.
my god!
I think too.
Here's the problem, Taylor, is that you have such an innocent face. We need somebody slightly more hateable. Although everybody.
I'll take. Thank you.
You just hang up.
I think one of the enlightened pieces of information should come from a P.F. Chang's fortune cookie or something.
Or it's like how the most infinite wisdom came to me in a fortune cookie, and he talks about it like it's the most amazing experience of his life.
And one of the chapters has to be like the plot of a movie that we all know.
Like Independence Day.
Independence Day or Avatar, how he was stranded in the forest and then they tried to cut it down. And
that's the other beautiful thing about it is that he does nothing in the book, right? No. It's him running into somebody and that person telling them their stories.
This is another good one. We got a lot of good ones.
See, I like that one because he looks very young.
Yeah.
And that's part of the infuriating part. Oh my God, T2T2. Fucking code red. He's check your tweets.
all right. I am gonna call it up, I guess. Tweet.
Oh, dude. Fucking T2T2.
I have faith in him.
I am very excited, question mark. I am waiting for it to...
I never realized how accurate your avatar was, T2T2.
Oh. Holy shit. That's so good.
And he
He's looking to the stars, dude. Yes, it's gotta be this. All right, so we're decided. We have a face for this guy, right? We just gotta pick a name.
Yes, and do me a favor, T2T2. Can you give me one of you smugly smiling? You need a very smug smile.
Oh my God, so good. Oh, goddamn. We have the best job on the planet. I can't thank our patrons enough for making this possible.
So here, wait. So let's just go over so they can add this to the doc and we can build. We're building this house brick by brick. That's
an odd turn of phrase.
What?
That's an odd turn of phrase.
We're building this house brick by brick?
Anyway, go ahead.
What are you laughing? Good night, everybody.
Oh, that made me so very happy. All right, so at any rate,
after we're done, we're gonna. All right, I was gonna say something mean.
No.
So
you can build a buggy, drive a big tow truck. You can paint a jet ski yellow like a duck.
All right.
So this is a self-help book written by a rich mid-20-year-old.
Privileged
mid-20-year-old who traveled the world, and we can make that as ridiculous a description. That remains to be seen. Instead of going to college, because his parents sent him, and has gathered 12 amazing stories that brought him enlightenment.
Oh, so good. I'm so excited about this. This is a great project.
And so here are the so we can just narrow down the things. Brian, let me know where you're at on this. That all the stories are of him on his journey, right? They begin with him
meeting people from the United States.
Yeah, I was meeting Americans. They
Right.
all have to be Americans.
Yep.
None of them are from whatever country he's in.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And telling them and all those fucking stories are perfect. Like, how to turn your addiction into passion, the loneliness diet or whatever. and that's the framework for the stories that everybody's going to write. Is that are you happy with that?
Absolutely, everything about that I love. We just got to
still
figure out.
we need the name of the guy. We need the name of the book itself, and we have the. Oh my God!
Wait, did it just? Did you get another tweet?
No, he just sent a smug smiling face.
Oh my God! This is so good.
And he looks like he's in a starship. He could be like Grand Admiral.
He really does. He looks like an admiral. Can we call him Admiral?
He can call himself that.
Oh, that's so good. All right. Look, we're on to something here. We don't need to rush all this. We do need a title.
No. This is good. This is good work for the first day, and then.
Well, if you're dropping the revelation, the journey is also
the journey.
Oh,
man, can you just write this whole thing for us? Like, it's like you're the one who came up with the revelation to begin with, and.
Yeah, dude, the journey is perfect because it's got to be fucking something so grandiose.
Yeah,
and yet, when it's like the journey, like how I learned everything I need to know before I was 25.
Achieving enlightenment on the other side of the world, or whatever. Enlightenment.
And I feel like it needs to start off like on a Hard Rock Cafe cruise or something.
A Disney cruise. Yes.
Or a drum circle. Or
a drum circle. Oh my God. Yeah, I was midway through my vision quest when all of a sudden I realized that not everything is given to you for free.
So I'm done writing the Santa book. I feel like I might have to try my hand
Holy shit!
at
This
the,
might
at
as
the
well
first
be
chapter.
this guy's freaking blog, right?
Yes, except this guy has actually seemed to have like done actual traveling.
Yes. Hold on, we got Jackie on the line. Jackie, what's up, girl?
Yeah, okay, so this is the guy that I'm, it's screaming, this guy that I know from San Clemente, California. And
that's where what a coincidence. That's where our author's from, is San
do you
Clemente,
see at the
California.
top, his blog sucks, but if you look at it, those are the places that he's been traveling, and all he does is go.
Wait,
he does is go.
You know this guy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I won't give you his name. I won't give you his information.
His name's Mr. Curry Badger, apparently.
well, I think this is kind of a basis of it, because all he does is he goes around and he calls himself a foodie now, and he just talks about like the food in different places, and that's all he's going to do. Like, is just travel around, and he can do that because
should we not be featuring his blog right now? Question mark?
No, it's outdated. It's trust me, I have a little bit of common sense in doing that, but
all right.
well, anyways, all right. you do what you want with it, but I guarantee you it's.
But the blog could be, our blog could have like pictures of the Hiltons in all these exotic places, but just the hotel.
Make a whole backstory to his blog, his whole journey,
just
and
the 5-star hotels
leading up to him talking about his book about to be coming out.
Yeah, so anybody who's like traveling in the next couple of months needs to take pictures of their food with like hotel things in the background.
Dude, yes. Everybody take pictures of food, and let's make a fake blog and a backstory for all that. That's good. That's good. All right. Hey, man, should we take a moment to talk about the movie draft minute?
No, we should talk about Diamond Time, Brian.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That's where everybody who's listening to this show and watching it can talk about anything they want right here on the podcast.
Well, I mean, if somebody had something they wanted to talk about, it seems like they would go to what, like diamondclub.reddit.com and join the Reddit discussion there?
Mm-hmm. And every single Tuesday, there is a sticky thread right up at the top where you can put the projects that you want us to talk about. The number one, and what we're doing, we're putting it on top, not best, is Cool
Wait. What about Kuhan? Kuhan, he's the kid who ate an apple on our show once, right?
He did, man. Kuhan, if you are a long-time listener of this show, you know exactly who Kuhan is. He's got his own podcast, man. The Real View Mirror podcast, a creative endeavor about other people's creative endeavors. Join Naeem Siddiqui, aka Kuhan, and Jose Cuevas, the eunuch and neckbeard guy from last week, as they consume media and then sit down every few weeks to talk about some of the concepts and ideas in the media they consume.
So, all right, first of all, when he says eunuch and neckbeard, that was my favorite insult that we got during our "fuck you, am I right" thing. They called us eunuch and neckbeard.
And then he says, plus fuck NaNoWriMo, fuck Na Pod Pomo, National Podcast Posting Month. So during December, this show is daily. So they're doing a daily show, man, like they're fucking Craig Kilborn. Check the show out at realviewmirror.com and the Patreon at patreon.com/realviewmirror, featuring music by The Swagger.
Heck yeah, dude. I got to see The Swagger earlier this week. That was amazing. All right, man. Next up, JF Deboo says The Life Engineered is a sci-fi book about robots, a post-singularity galaxy, and some more robots. Set in 3594, it's been centuries since humans have thrown in the towel and let their creations, a race of sentient robots called Capex, tend to the Milky Way while they sleep. By the way, I think this is actually what'll happen to all of us. We talk about this on the Weird Things. All seems to be going well until the unexpected murder of a prominent Capic progenitor, starting a chain of events that leads to the brink of a civil war that could burn the galaxy to the ground. The Life Engineered is a book, blah, 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 blah. That's jfdubeau.com/books.
And by the way, he said he released it today, and it's free for the rest of the night and tomorrow.
Go, get it.
So go
get it.
Go to jfdubeau.com/books, and it's a free book that'll be there today and tomorrow. So go steal the book from Amazon, man.
Yeah.
Hell, you gotta lose.
Right on, man. Do we have a third one in here?
Yep. The new album from Stephen Cogswell. The new album, Crap Shoots Box of Devils, has just been released. It features more than 3 hours of guitar-oriented instrumental rock recorded over the past year. It's long enough that you can tell your friends you want to listen to my album rather than go watching Titanic with them for the 15th time and have just enough time left over to show up for the ending and watch that guy drown. It's a pay what you want that you can get at stephencogswell.ca, stephencogswell.ca. Also on iTunes if you want to pay full price for it.
Hey guys, don't forget that Diamond Time is, of course, our chance to turn the spotlight back on you guys. We, of course, exist because of your generous support at patreon.com/nightattack. So we want to enable a chance for you guys to have adventures of your own. So we're happy to, fart in your general direction.
Yeah, dude. Is that me? Can you guys hear that?
No, I can't. But that was a delightful, awkward pause that we just had.
Yeah, sorry about that. There was a buzzing that just started. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
No, we didn't hear it. It's all right.
And by the way, if we get back up to $2,000,
we'll wear a hat for you guys. We're actually about to, again, one more time on the public service announcement. We're about to purge a bunch of folks whose, for whatever reason, their credit cards aren't going through. So, unfortunately, right now they're showing up as donors, but it's like we don't actually get any money from them, so we're going to drop them. But if that's you, just jump right back in. Just use a valid credit card this time.
Let's do a big Diamond Club-wide public service announcement. If you know somebody that is a Patreon, tell a friend. Let's hope they tell a friend. Update your credit card info, because you might find yourself not a patron anymore and not getting the stuff that you are thinking that you're paying for. So take care of that.
Yeah. You hear that, assholes?
Shit's getting way too complicated for me.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the movie draft minute.
I hope that this is what I'm clicking on right
Welcome
now.
to your Movie Draft Minute presented by CosmicRadio.tv for the week of November 17th, 2014. I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. With another triple movie weekend, who came out on top? Let's go find out. Brett Rounsaville and Tom Merritt are both tied for 5th place, still waiting for their first film. John Teasdale's in 4th place with Foxcatcher bringing in $270,000 a week and Beyond the Lights bringing $6.2 million a week, bringing his total to $6.4 million. Justin Robert Young's in 3rd place with $25.9 million. Brian Brushwood leaps into 2nd place with Dumb and Dumber 2 bringing in $36.1 million a week. And still in 1st place with a whopping $207.2 million. It's Scott Johnson. And that is your Movie Draft Minute for the week of November 17th, 2014.
I mean, there's no way that Scott Johnson's going to win, right? He already blew his entire budget. I mean, it'll be delightful that he gets to sit in the first place thing for a while, but no.
Well, he basically just did. It's like he came out first in the gymnastics routine. Like, he set a bar, and he better hope that nobody can do it. But the likelihood is somebody's going to do better than the number he puts up.
Yeah. Somebody, I forget who I was talking to, but somebody was pointing out, like, all they could say about the
Somebody was trying to give me an AIDS-filled cat. I was just, how do you say no to an AIDS-filled cat?
No. Like all they could say is like, yeah, but no, it was John. I was talking to John today, and he was like, yeah, man, I was looking at it. Justin has a lot of movies. I was like, yeah, but did you notice which movies he has? He's like, yeah, but you only have 4 movies. Justin has like 8. And I was like, I don't think this is gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work, Justin.
Because I played the John strategy, man. Like, I played like how many can I get for $5? And that's what John would do.
Yeah, dude, you were definitely Dutch as fuck on this week's.
Dude, I went full Dutch.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, man, I guess is that it? Are we shutting things down? That was fast. Everything went by so fast.
Well, I think we did like an hour and 40 minutes a show.
It was fast, super fast. I feel like I need to load up the. Hold on, real quick. God damn it! Somebody give me a link to my favorite video now. I just want to hear the audio of the sales pitch on that.
Well, I think we should put that at the top of the episode. Like the episode should begin with that information.
Yes. Okay. Well, in that case, then I guess we can. I guess we'll do this. Wow, that was fast.
Do we want to decide about covers, or do we want to punt that one more week?
Yeah, no. We'll hold off. Like we're in the home stretch now.
Yeah, I'll say that it's down to 2, and I think I picked.
What's that?
The covers to me are down to 2, and I think I picked one. Like,
oh crap! Shit. Which one?
Ryan, that's a reason to tune in next week.
God damn it. That's typical Justin. You motherfucker. Hey, man. Stine and Fire.
See you next Tuesday.
Justin Robert Young. Every time you go, I get so sad.
Time to clench a butt.
I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack.